Welcome back to the deep dive. Okay, so you asked us to really dig into this Skynflow collagen restoring night mask. It's one of those products making some pretty big promises.
Huge promises, yeah. Like boosting elasticity, massive hydration, getting rid of fine lines, dark spots, basically perfect skin overnight while you sleep.
Right, the shortcut. So our mission here was to see if the reality matches up, looking at the claims versus some of the skepticism we found in the sources.
Exactly. Does it deliver that smoother, firmer, refreshed skin by morning? Let's unpack it.
Okay, let's start with the good, where maybe they earn some trust points. Ingredient transparency.
Yes, that's a big plus. They're quite open about the key actives. You've got niacinamide, hydrolyzed collagen, and everyone's favorite hydrator, hyaluronic acid.
And seeing those listed up front is good.
Right.
Especially things like hyaluronic acid. We know that works for moisture.
Absolutely. Hyaluronic acid for binding moisture, hydrolyzed collagen, which means, smaller molecules, theoretically better penetration. It shows they're using recognized ingredients. It's a solid base.
Gives you a bit of confidence in the formulation itself.
For sure. And the instructions are clear, too.
Yeah, simple enough. Put the gel on at night.
Right.
Leave it on. Maybe layer with a night cream or their pink serum. Pretty straightforward.
Can't fault them there. Clear guidance helps people actually use it correctly.
And there's usually a but.
Yeah.
That's kind of where the straightforward stuff ends and the, let's say, marketing really kicks in.
That's a good way to put it. You go from this, scientifically plausible ingredient list to visuals that feel, well, a bit glossy.
Glossy how? Like the before and afters.
Exactly. Some of those photos just look maybe too perfect, raises an eyebrow.
Okay, so visual sketchiness. What else? They lean on endorsements too, don't they? This doctor-recommended claim.
They do. They feature a dermatologist named KR, I believe.
Right.
But this is where things get a bit more concerning. The source material we looked at pointed out that the doctor's photo, it looks heavily edited.
Edited how? Like smoothed out?
More than that. Potentially even, AI generated.
It's AI generated.
It's a possibility raised by the analysis. And you have to ask, if your ingredients are solid, why use visuals that seem, well, manipulated? It kind of shakes your trust.
Yeah, that doesn't quite add up. It feels unnecessary if the product works.
Precisely. And then there are the numbers they throw around.
Ah, yes, the big percentages. Like 92% of users saw instantly smooth and glowing skin. Sounds amazing.
It sounds amazing. But you got to look closer. That 92%, it comes from a test on just 164 women.
Okay, that's not a huge sample size.
Not at all. And crucially, smooth and glowing skin. That's totally subjective, right? Self-reported feeling.
Right, not like measuring wrinkle depth with a machine or something.
Exactly. A proper clinical trial uses objective measurements. So taking a huge percentage from a small, subjective survey, it feels, let's say, exaggerated, stretching the truth a bit.
Okay, so questionable visuals, potentially manipulated endorsements, exaggerated claims. But wasn't there something even more concrete, something about the reviews?
Yes. This, for me, was the biggest red flag, the potential smoking gun, if you will. On their own website, Skynflow features these really positive, glowing customer reviews. Great testimonials. Some are dated way back in May 2024.
Okay, seems normal. Lots of happy customers early on.
Well, here's the catch. We checked the domain registration records for the Skynflow website itself.
Yeah.
The website domain wasn't actually registered until October 2024.
Wait, October? But the reviews were from May.
5 months before the website even existed, apparently.
So how is that possible? It's not.
It strongly suggests those reviews dated May 2024 are likely fabricated, just put there to look good.
Wow. That's not just marketing spin.
Yeah.
That feels like deliberate deception, creating a false history.
It certainly points that way. Now, to be fair, we should mention Trustpilot. They have a 4.7-star rating there, over 310 reviews.
So maybe those are real.
Well, the sources indicated that while some seem genuine and positive, a large chunk of those 310 reviews used very similar, overly positive language, like almost identical phrasing, suggesting a high chance of manipulation there too, perhaps bulk posted reviews to inflate the rating.
Okay, so let's synthesize this for everyone listening. What's the bottom line on Skynflow?
Well, you've got a product with seemingly good recognized ingredients, hyaluronic acid, collagen, niacinamide, solid stuff.
And clear instructions on how to use it. That's positive.
Definitely. But then you have the marketing side, which is problematic. You've got potentially manipulated doctor images, subjective data blown up into huge claims, and most critically, strong evidence of fake reviews because the dates just don't work.
So it makes it really hard to trust the overall picture they're painting, even if the ingredients list looks okay on paper.
Exactly. It puts you, the consumer, in a tricky spot. How much do you value a good formulation when the company selling it seems to be using tactics that are, frankly, deceptive?
Right. Does the sketchiness of the marketing undermine the potential effectiveness of the product itself?
That's the core question. It forces you to think about that balance. The product in the jar versus the integrity of the brand selling it. Something everyone has to weigh up when looking at these kinds of health and beauty products.
A crucial balance indeed. Thanks for breaking that down. Lots to think about there.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.